Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Bighem, and today I have my wife, Tabitha Bighem, and my oldest daughter. She's 20-year-old in college, junior in college, Zaria Bighem. All right. Today we'll be talking about child leashes, and basically I'll be giving my persuasive speech about that. All right. First off, I want to say that child leashes are basically a menace to me. I really cannot stand them. It degrades children whenever I see them with them, and it also speaks about that parent's lack of parenting skills. And that is my complete opinion. But I'm here to speak about why I believe that you should think the same way. Whenever you see a kid walking around, playing and having a good time, or you have a backpack on, and then you see a string of fabric going back to a parent that's sitting on a bench or talking to a friend or something, and they aren't even focused on their children. Is it any better having that leash on them and then forgetting about the kid and not paying attention to them? Or should they be turned around, even if they had a leash or not, paying attention to their child? It's an excuse. It encourages parents to not pay attention to their children. It's an enabler. All right. So basically, child leashes are just not a good product. What I do believe in is I believe in disciplining your child. I believe in keeping them close to you, teaching them the importance of staying close, teaching them the importance about strangers, and then the hazards that could happen if they are separated from you or they wander off. They can be taken by strangers, they can be hit, it could be anything to happen. It's very important in teaching the children about staying close to you. That takes parenting. That takes attentive parenting. That takes caring parenting. So basically what I believe in is not the leash. I believe in disciplining with a belt. And it's a simple thing that you carry around your waist. It's definitely a different type of fabric than the child leash, but it's more effective. I am a perfect example of not needing a leash. When I was a young age, I was very wild, but it took only several times, and I got back in line. You yourself are a representative, and you yourself are a representative of being raised correctly, successfully, without using a leash. And 90% of our viewers, more likely, were not raised with a leash. So take that in consideration as well when you're thinking about using this so-called innovative type of tactic of raising children. All right. A satisfying technique would be adding in parents, Planned Parenthood, making sure that they understand the importance of keeping track of their child, not just having a child, but being a parent and paying attention to that child and where they are, what they're doing, and who they're doing it with. Those are very important subjects. All right. Also, we'll take the soon-to-be parents, make it part of the planning, the class or education, parenting education for the new-to-be parents about keeping track of your kids and the importance of knowing where they are. Also, parents that are may have issues, anxiety about their children because they're all over the place. Parents with multiple children, like myself. And Tabitha. We have 4 kids. Well, I would say 4 children. We have 3 kids and 1 adult. So the 3 children, whenever we go to the store, for instance, for me, I'll use myself as an example. When I go to the grocery store, I'm carrying a whole bunch of bags. I don't have a hand to grab my kid's hand to walk them across the street. The next step is making sure I have physical contact with that child and I know exactly where they are. I don't use a leash at all. What I do is I tell them, hey, grab a pocket. All 3 of my kids grab a different pocket and they latch onto it, and I feel their hands on my body. So I know they're with me the whole time. So that's another technique. It's all about showing, extending your physical body to that child. If you cannot physically watch them everywhere they go, make body contact with them. And that's a solution there. Your senses are just as well with touch as they are with seeing. So Again, this is my persuasive speech. There's about 4 or 5 websites that I've attached to my references. One of them is definitely BuzzFeed. It shows the ridiculous, a lot of ridiculous episodes that happen with leashes of non-attentive parents that have the leashes. And then also babyorg.com is another one, and that speaks. There's a couple of parents that actually speak about having the leash. Some are all about it, and some are not. It's a kind of judge it at on your own. But I really don't believe in child leashes. I think it's a handicap for the parent and an excuse. All right, that's the conclusion of my persuasive speech. Do you guys have any questions?
No, you did an awesome job.
Okay, thank you very much.